And I know a lot of us have been waiting because the day is here when we have Janet Manyowa in studio. That's the sounds of Timberland with the on-call Merida. Takes the time to 17 after 7, and welcome to Gospel City, the live part of the show. And as we've been saying that we will be hosting Janet Manyowa in studio. They are here and we want to welcome everybody. Welcome, guys.
Thank you so much.
It's good to have you in the studio. It's good to have you at Capitalk 100.4 FM. Thank you so much for making time to be with us. It's been a while, Janet, but it's good to see you. And every time we sit in the studio together, I'm always congratulating you. And there's more congratulations, I suppose. Toti, first of all, congratulations on your new single.
Yes, thank you very much.
And then, of course, it's also congratulations on the awards.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank God.
Wow. All right, so Janet, welcome to Gospel City live. And we're excited to have you on the show. Just to let everybody know that you can go onto the Facebook page, Capitalk 100.4 FM, and we also have Janet Manyowa, the Facebook page. You can also hit us up on 0719 100 404. That's for your WhatsApp messages, for your feedback, your comments, and as we go through the show. Before we get into the music, Janet, you have a lovely team with you, and we see everybody is ready to go. But let's find out who else is in the studio.
Okay, we've got Mark, our MD, our music director, and we've got Tabani here with us, and Tabiso here with us, and we've got John, Steph, and Vanessa.
Wow.
Yes.
Welcome, guys. Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Looking forward to a great show tonight.
Looking forward.
And once again, let me thank everybody for coming through. We're ready for you, Janet, and like we said, we will not do much talking, but we will be chatting here and there. So maybe let's get into it right now, and then we get to chat with you after the first performance.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Nikane kuzara kwayo makasika mega pasina nobatsira ndokudurura mweya wenyu mega kuratidza aiwa ndimi Mwari aiwa munesimba aiwa munogona narieni munoratidza nzira pakawoma munovheneka nyika inerima munosimudzira moyo yakaneta makagara muripo muri Mwari wangu
ndimi muri Mwari wangu ndimi muri Mwari wangu
ndimi muri Mwari wangu makatuma mwana wenyu ega kuzununura nyika inerima mukamupa simba
pamusoro pazose
kuratidza aiwa munotonga aiwa munobwinya ishe samasimba narieni
munaratidza nzira
pakawoma nerima
munosimudzira
moyo yakaneta
makagara muripo
muri mwari wangu
ndimi muri mwari wangu ndimi muri mwari wangu
ndimi muri
mwari wangu ndimi
asinganyadzise ondimi akarurama ndimi anotaura chokwadi ndimi mwari wangu ndimi
Wow, let's talk about that particular single, Janet.
Yeah.
Speak to us about that one.
Ndimi is my latest single, and I'm so glad we had an opportunity to sing it tonight.
Great.
We released it just 2 weeks ago. This song, one day as I was just reflecting on life and what's happening in our economy and in our nation, I was just thinking of the greatness of God. Like, okay, so God, you created the whole earth. The earth and its fullness is yours. So therefore is nothing that is impossible with you. And that's when the melody just came, Dimi. It's just saying you are God and He is the author and perfecter of our faith.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So each time I have people such as you in the studio, I always want to dig deeper into when you write these songs. I'm glad that you actually spoke about the economy because that's affecting everybody.
Yes.
And, well, people are affected at different levels.
Yes.
And most of the time when people listen to gospel artists or ministers or pastors and priests talking about, let's leave it in the hands of the Almighty. For some people, it's fiction.
Yes.
I'm looking for something that I can hold on to, something physical. And here you are saying, let's leave it in the hands of the Almighty. How would you speak to someone who would say that right at the moment?
I know sometimes, I was going through something in my life sometime before, and someone said to me, "Why don't you pray?" And it really feels like cliche, and okay, is that all you can tell me? Give me something practical.
Yeah.
But after going through that season and actually having nothing else to hold on to but prayer, I then understood the power of prayer.
Wonderful.
It's not an understatement for anyone to say, pray and believe that God can do what you're looking forward to. And it doesn't come any clearer than that. But what I can say to anybody who's listening right now is God hears. It says His ears are not deafened to our cries. God hears. And the moment we take time to actually pray and hear from Him, He will say something. He will uplift us in several ways than we can imagine.
Wonderful. We have Janet Manyowa in studio, ladies and gentlemen. 0719 100 404 for your WhatsApp messages, your comments. Welcome on that. And you can also send those comments on our Facebook pages. That's both Capitalk 100.4 FM. Or you can also go to the Facebook page, Janet Manyowa. You can watch the performance live in studio. She's here with the team, and we just witnessed the live performance of Ndimi. And we are honored to have that song performed at Capitalk. The launch was just a few nights ago, and it's performed live as the first song on the Gospel City Live today, the 15th of December. Which song are we going to next?
We'll do Zadzisa.
Wow.
So it's a favorite of many.
Fantastic.
Kataura shoko munorindira kutirite zvamareva inini ndakabata pachidzidzo chamakandipa munozadzisa Mwari Saka baba zadzisa shoko renyu rinoita zvamataura zvamakareva zvichaitika zvamakataura paepai
zadzisa shoko renyu rinoita zvamataura zvamakareva zvichaitika muri Mwari asinganyepi muri Mwari anochengeta chidzidzo chake vana vake muri Mwari wechokwadi muri Mwari anotaura shoko kamwe chete zoitika zadzisai shoko renyu rinoita zvamataura zvamakareva zvichaitika zadzisai shoko renyu zvamataura zvamakareva zvichaitika
Himi makati Himi makati
iwe nyasha
Himi makati
nemavanga enyu ishe takaporeswa nemavanga enyu ishe takaporeswa tobudirira tiri mberi tiri makundi nekupfurikidza baba zadzisai shoko renyu rinoita zvamataura zvamakareva zvichaitika zadzisai shoko renyu rinoita zvamataura zvamakareva zvichaitika
Oh Baba Zadzisai shoko renyu rinoita zvamataura zvamakareva orerie Zadzisai shoko renyu zvamataura zvamakareva Say it tonight. Uri mukundi,
uri wenyasha nemavanga
Yeshe, Makati,
mukundi
Makati,
uri wenyasha
Makati,
nemavanga
Yeshe. Marizadzisai shoko renyu rinoita zvamataura zvamakareva zvichaitika. Oh, Baba zadzisai shoko renyu rinoita zvamataura zvamakareva zvichaitika. Ndakamirira ndatarisira muchazadzisa.
Zadzisa. Wow. Janet Manyowa in studio. Thank you so much for coming here. Of course, Janet, a bit under the weather, but Zruto Fambaso. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for the sacrifice. Zadzisa. Yes. I know that personally, I always mark the events in my life with when certain songs come out, and I can tell that this happened this year because this song was out, and that song speaks to me.
Wow.
Yeah, and so I would like to find out, when you penned and performed Zadzisa, what was going on?
You know what? I don't remember. Many people always ask me what was going on. I really don't remember, but I always walk around with my phone and I record whatever voice notes that come to my to mind. So I did this in July 2016, I think. And one day as I was just going through the voice notes, I listened to it and I thought, this song is great. So I then concentrated on putting words to it and making it complete. But it's one song that didn't take us a lot of effort to put, and I think it was just God ordained. And people just loved it. It ministered to me so much before I then released it out to the world. And I'm grateful to God that we have an opportunity to reflect and look up to Him once again and say, God, you are the one who can fulfill what you've said. It's not me who said it, God.
Okay.
It is you. So I'm standing on your word. And Zadzisa is it's a prayer, really.
Sure.
And I believe everyone at any point is believing God for something. And it's a very relevant prayer at any given time.
So before we went to perform that song, you actually said it's a favorite of many.
Yes.
What do people say when they walk up to you regarding this particular
Zadzisa.
song? Yes.
Oh, the testimonies are huge. They are huge. I could spend the whole day there. Other people who were bedridden, who prayed. Somebody said they played the song while she was in a coma. Remember, the whole time for a whole week, and she couldn't speak, but she could hear it, and she got healed. And it was it's amazing the faith that. The song has brought even to many people, so many people's weddings, so many people. It's huge. Even when I meet people, it's overwhelming, and I then just look and say, "But God, why me?" you know? Yeah.
Well, I would have 1,000 questions to ask, but unfortunately, we never have enough time to talk about that.
Yeah.
But when we first heard the first single,
Yes.
where you are today, is this where you pictured yourself to be?
Amazing God days.
Yes.
No way. We did the first song. It was just fun. It was just Mr. Manyowa saying, "Come on, you can do it." And I was like, no. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I didn't picture it this way. I just thought we were just going to be doing it here and there, but I guess God had bigger plans, and it had been spoken of my life years ago. But I just thought, well,
Mm.
I'm going to write songs and I'll give to people. That was the plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Janet Manyowa is in studio. 0719-100-404. Send in your comments on that number. That's via WhatsApp. Wow, our Zimbabwean Sinesh is none other than Janet Manyowa. More grace and love to you, my big sister in Christ. I desire the Nigerian worship atmosphere to manifest in Zimbabwe. God bless you.
Wow.
They didn't put their name on that one, but we also have this one that says, "Hi, Janet. My name is Takumotsi. I love your music."
Oh, thank
So I'm
you.
always asking, the ministry that you chose,
Yes.
you have to be speaking to people, and people
Yes.
have to be healed,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very different from any other kind of music.
Mm-hmm.
But you also can't run away from the fact that you will become popular
Mm-hmm.
as you do the music.
Mm-hmm.
How do you balance that, becoming a celebrity, becoming
Mm-hmm.
popular, and the message that you're trying to push?
It's a hard one. Yeah, that's a hard question. Sorry. I think there needs to be a balance.
Sure.
As you do gospel music, I think the focus is what's important.
Uh-huh.
While everything else is coming, are you focusing on being popular, or are you focusing on the message?
Great.
So I think as anyone starts singing gospel music, most of the times we start with the message. But at a certain point, we're under pressure to produce hits. We're under pressure to make people happy, to dance
Yeah.
at the concerts and what. And then we start pushing for popularity, and all those competitive events start coming up. But I think it's important to stay grounded. One thing for me that I always advise any musician is you need to remain accountable. You need to have people who tell you, "Gudi, I think my Manyowa track popularity," and those people should be people that you can listen to and actually heed the call that they're making. So it's very easy sometimes to go offside, but the message, I think, should take precedence over the popularity. If
Sure.
the popularity comes, it's the other things that are being added. But our main focus should still remain. I think God makes his music popular. I don't think God is not capable of doing that.
Wow.
But it's not us who then fight to be popular. It is God who puts the music where he wants it to go. But we are chasing the
I see
word.
John agrees there.
Yeah.
John agrees.
And Mr. Manyowa is saying
Emphatically.
hallelujah.
All right, so we got Prince Cruz Makanyao. Says, "I love your music." There on Facebook. Leonard T. Makoni just joined. Leonard Vushe also says, "Hi, Janet Apple."
Yeah, hi, Apple.
Okay, 20 minutes before 8 o'clock. What are we getting into next?
What's your choice, guys? I'd love to do. There was a song, "Amazing God."
Wow.
Yeah.
Taking us back to Amazing
Back,
God.
back, yeah.
Thank you.
Can you worship with us this evening?
Oh, oh, oh. With outstretched hands I come to you, my Lord, my God, and I will bless your name. You turn my mourning into gladness, and you make all things beautiful. To you I bring this sacrifice of praise. When words fail, I fall on my knees and say, oh, amazing God, God, you are. Oh, amazing God, amazing. We're singing one more time. Say, amazing God, amazing God, you are. Amazing God, amazing God, you are. To you I bring my sacrifice of praise. Father, sometimes words fail me, but still I fall on my knees and say, amazing God, amazing God, you are. Amazing. Muna shami sama.
Amazing.
Amazing God, amazing God, you are. Amazing God, amazing God, you are. You can say, Mono shami sama, 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 oh Mono shami sama, oh Mono shami sama, Mono shami samari, Mono shami samari, Mono shami, oh Mono shami sama, Mono shami samari. Amazing God, you are amazing God, yes you are. Amazing God, amazing God, you are.
Amazing, just as the song is titled. So this was the first time that we heard about a lady called Janet Manyowa. And well, I was still at the big station, Star FM. And well, when we were doing Gospel Greats,
Yes.
and you know, that's what we fed from. That's what Gospel Greats still feeds from.
Yes.
And you always want to look forward, first of all, to something new, but something sensational, and that was it.
Yeah.
For us, we knew something had arrived,
Oh,
and we're
good.
grateful that it's always growth each time that we hear about Janet. So we want to go to the Janet Manyowa Facebook page. People are watching as well from there. Tanaka Shonai says, there's no other place I would rather be than where I am right now, lifting my hands to the Lord. Go, Janet, go. She's a true music minister, not a stage performer. I enjoy the ministration and I get blessed every day. I listen to Ndimi. Thank you for saying yes to the call of the Holy Spirit. God bless you. Amen. We go to Zoe Chishanu, says, amen. I love that God is capable of making his music popular. What God orders, he pays for. Amen. It's all about Jesus and his name being glorified. Fallon Mugumira says, thank you for accepting to sing that first single. You're truly ministering to us. With Faith Mundenda says, your album is my morning wake up till work all the way. Love your music. It praises and it becomes a prayer. So thank you.
Oh, wow.
How do you
Oh.
how do you process such messages? I'm just thinking. Yeah.
It's sobering.
Yeah?
Yeah. Some of the messages, I guess I can say all messages.
Mm-hmm.
The other day, we were speaking with Monya and we were just saying, the day we don't take these messages seriously, something will have gone wrong. So each time I listen to those messages and I'm going through some hopelessness, I'm more like, no, I can't stop, because there's someone who's being uplifted somewhere
depending on me
with what we're doing. So I'm really grateful for all those messages, and they really, I can't explain it, but they touch my heart in a different way. Yeah,
it's good so that they know, because they're listening and watching.
Yeah.
Anisha says, amazing God, it's an all-time classic. Tilda Tagoa says, I love this song, only God knows. Keep it up, sis. Tariro Masamba, amazing God he is. Nakashonai, oh yes, I'm enjoying ministration. And then we also have a couple of more people who will recognize very soon. Now it's and I would like maybe Munya to come into the picture now, because I don't want to stand in the same picture with him for certain reasons, of course. You were speaking about balance. I was not so Buddha when Lika and Munya stand in the same picture. But I would love Mr. Manyowa to come to the front, maybe grab one of the mics.
And sing.
Well, that would be fantastic as well. That would be amazing. Let me use the word amazing. But so we've just gotten out of the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence, and it's a real thing. I was listening and I even took pictures of I was reading actually the Manika Post in and there was a very horrifying story of a young man who, let me use the word, butchered his wife and then kept her under the bed for about 4 days, wrapped her in plastic and everything. And so I was just reading the story. It was on social media before it went to the papers. Just to show you how serious this thing is. So we had special moments and special programs for the 16 days. Like I alluded to earlier on, we actually had Pastor G last week. We were speaking about his song Better Man. And this is how I want to link Munya and Janet. We've seen you guys from the days of Amazing God. We were at the album launch, which was amazing as well. And we see Munya running around. It can't be easy for husband and wife to be working together. But while some people say, you guys have shown us that it's possible. Tell us a bit about that, the working relationship, and just speak to someone right now who is having difficulty. They married because they loved each other, but they're finding it difficult. And we have a lot of those people going through that. Maybe speak to us, both Munya and Janet.
I'll start. You start. Okay. Ever since we began this journey, I'll speak for myself. It has stretched us as people and as a couple to communicate better. So things that we would have generally fought about, and by fought I don't mean physically, I mean argued about. We have since learned to look beyond them.
Wow.
For the good of the kingdom. So things that we would have probably spent time dwelling on and thinking, no, you said this and I said this and I said this, are things that we have learned to communicate better on, so that we can continue to fulfill our mandate. I really believe that Munya was called by God for this role that he's doing. I really think so.
Wow.
and I don't think there was anyone else who would have done it better than he has.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so I think that call that sometimes you understand more about yourself if you understand the call that God has placed on you. So, one thing that we have sharpened is definitely our communication, because we can't communicate on radio and yet we're not in communication. So we've really learned that we need to sit down, we need to talk, we need to have tough conversations And most of the times after those tough conversations, we are on the same page and we're moving together and pedaling in the same direction.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And he says, "Oh yes." So,
You'll just-
Munya, I want to come to you now and say that when we were going through the programming for 16 Days of Activism, first of all, there's a radio station. You know, you get accused. You guys are being too hard on the men. This is because we're responding to the statistics that we have, that women and girls are on the receiving end more than the men. Not to say that there are no women who are also perpetrating violence on men. But when we look at the stats, we then see we need to to speak more on ending violence against women and girls. But now, in this context, Munya, especially in our Zimbabwean context, we want to applaud you first of all for sticking to my Manyowa. It's rare. And a lot of people will then say, but Murumerudzi, and this happens. This happens, especially when you stick by your woman, when you stand by her. People tend to say a lot of things, but we've seen you in public. We've seen you standing by Janet. What message would you like to push to the gentlemen? What message would you like to push to the young couples especially? Because that's where we're having serious problems.
Okay. My message is very apt. What I'll simply say is for the kings out there, support your queen.
Wow.
Believe in her. Because I think, like in our case, I believed in what she was doing. She deserves my support, basically, and that presents a unique opportunity, not only for her, but for myself as well. It opens up many doors that you can never imagine, and I think it's very, very important for any husband, king out there to stand by his queen. I mean, there's absolute blessing in doing so. It brings joy ultimately. It brings joy to my heart. I selflessly and tirelessly, stand by her. I run around, and it brings a whole lot of joy to any man out there listening.
Wow,
this is a personal testimony.
Amazing.
Can I just add to something that he usually says? Maybe because it wasn't planned. He usually says when two work together, they complement each other. And they lose sight of competing against each other. So for husbands and wives, it's not about competing against each other in your own marriage, which you are one. It's about complementing each other and making the most of each other's strengths.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I want to try to do something here. Sungana. It's amazing how you guys are doing it. And we are grateful for you guys being here. I scored. All right. So which song are we going to next? Is the king going to choose the next one?
Oh yes. Michael. For me, this is one song that is very special to me, and we definitely have to sing this one. She knows it.
Which one?
She knows it. No, not Murimwari. Nyashanengwani.
Okay.
Goodness and mercy.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Jehova ndiye mfudzi wangu, hapana kana chimwe chinu chandoshaya. Anondibatisa pamafura manyoro, anondikazirira tafura pamberi mberi. chimbo yake ni mdondo wake, mwari wangu zinondinyaradza, saka nyashanengoni zinonditevera, zinonditevera mazuva ose, nyashanengoni zinonditevera, zinonditevera. Hey, hey, hey. Kumeka kwangu nini, kwakaropafadzwa kurara kwangu, kwakaropafadzwa zuva rangu nini, rakaropafadzwa basa rangu, rakaropafadzwa vashandi vangu, vakaropafadzwa nzira dzangu, zvakaropafadzwa zvese zvangu, zvakaropafadzwa ndeni wacho, inini chaninobata, vabereki vangu nevana vangu, imba yangu inini fatswa, nyashanengoni zinonditevera, zinonditevera mazuva ose, nyashanengoni zinonditevera, zinonditevera. In Ndebele they'll say ukudlenemusa kuyangilandela, kuyangilandela suku zonke, ukudlenemusa kuyangilandela, kuti sona neni, 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 yaja, hey Africa yaja, yakaropafadzwa shamwari dzangu, dzakaropafadzwa kereke yangu, vateereri vacho, Capitalk yacho, yakaropafadzwa like wacho, akaropafadzwa bendi racho, nyashanengoni zinonditevera, zinonditevera mazuva ose, nyashanengoni zinonditevera, hey mazuva ose singing nyashanengoni zinonditevera, hey mazuva ose nyashanengoni zinonditevera. One time say Zimbabwe yacho, hey oh Africa yacho, shamwari dzangu, neni wacho, oh wakaropafadzwa iwewe, wakaropafadzwa zvekuti, wakaropafadzwa iwewe, wakaropafadzwa zvekuti, sing wakaropafadzwa iwewe, Oh, wakaropafadzwa
Wakaropafadzwa zvekuti
unoziva wakaropafadzwa
Wakaropafadzwa iwewe
Oh, wakaropafadzwa
Wakaropafadzwa zvekuti
sei ndakaropafadzwa
Ndakaropafadzwa inini
ona ndakaropafadzwa
Ndakaropafadzwa zvekuti
ini ndakaropafadzwa
Ndakaropafadzwa inini
oh ndakaropafadzwa
Ndakaropafadzwa
hei kumba kwangu nyasha ekubasa kwangu nyasha ei kumba kwangu ngoni kubasa kwangu ngoni kwandinoyenda nyasha kwandinoyenda ngoni kuti sona sona neni kuti sona sona neni kuti sona sona neni kuti sona sona neni neni sona sona neni sona sona neni sona sona neni nyasha nengoni zvinokutevera zvinokutevera mazuva ose nyasha nengoni zvinokutevera zvinokutevera
Wow. Wonderful. Nyasha Nengoni. And I guess Muya was right. Because the response that we're getting here on Facebook is just amazing. To use that word. Ah, man. Janet Manyowa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. So even the kids sing along to this one. Yeah. How do you feel when you see kids who probably don't quite understand the words, but they still sing along to it?
One thing I've learned is my music is a great Shona lesson
Ah.
for most of our millennial kids.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that is very encouraging for me because I'm totally pro-Zimbabwean Shona. And the other thing is I'm so touched by those young people who are declaring the word of God even at a very young age to say kubasa kwangu kuchikoro kwangu zvese zvavanoita nyasha nengoni dzinovatevera. So it's once again overwhelming and humbling, and even the elderly people, it's so amazing. But
Sure.
what I know is the young people are singing it because their parents are singing it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Let's just acknowledge a few people here. We're just about to close it down. Mimiti says, such a blessing, Janet and team, keep ministering. Zadzisa, my favorite. This song lifts my spirit very high. So inspiring music you make. This is Inisha. Emilia Yufaro Madzinga says, my favorite. Thank you. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. This is Gloma Faza. Irene Mpofu says, love you, Janet.
Oh, wow. Love you.
Blessings coming from Yvonne Sinman and Rebecca Mugadzaweta says, powerful song. Your music inspires me a lot. Keep up the good job. A job well done. Tafazwa Zimoyo. The boss says, greatness of God. Melo Gaba says, Janet, I love you.
Oh, I love you back.
You know, I'm always equating what you guys do and every other musician probably to what we do as well.
Yeah.
So you have a danger where if you're not careful, you might grow this big head and you lose it. So every time we see people saying, I love you, Janet, and whatnot, that's why I was asking that question. But before I let you go, Janet, the videos. Let's talk about the videos.
Yeah.
Those videos have been amazing. What goes into it, and what made you think, I want to do something a notch higher?
Videos, we have to credit Mr. Manyowa for that one because he really pushes for the videos. I don't really like videos. I like them when they are done, not in the process of doing them. So Mr. Manyowa is very passionate about visuals and pushing the standard, and it doesn't mean that if we're Christians or if we do gospel music we just have to lay low or just say I think God is a God of great standard.
Yeah.
If you just look at the earth that He created, it will show you He's not joking about anything. So we really try our best. You know, sometimes in life you might not be the best, but do your best. So we do our best within whatever we have, whatever resources we have. We try to do the very best we can.
Wonderful stuff there. We have to applaud you. I'm sure that's why the awards are just swinging in and flying in. Let's talk about the awards as well. What does that mean to you?
The awards are the seek ye first the kingdom of God, and everything shall be added unto you. So the awards are the awards at the end, everything else. You know, and I'm always grateful. You know, when the awards come, it's I guess what's being compared is very great music. I think the standard of music in our land has really gone up. So I don't take it lightly that that platform that I've been given is inspiring some young girl somewhere to also rise up and spread the gospel through song. So yeah, the awards are a great thing, but we are pressing for the real reward in heaven.
Wow. Yeah. Well, Janet Manyowa, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about to wrap it up. I'm not sure if I can push one more song out of you, but just to acknowledge people who have taken time. Evidence Gova says, wow, Queen of Gospel. What a surprise on Capitalk Radio. I'm not a pindo pepe panyasha ningoni. It's a new video, Munya. It's a new video. I know the visuals might not be as great as we want them, but that's a new video. Tunyasha ningoni. A friend's kid sang my security guard Achu Akaropa fans. This is coming from Ruwimbo Mazkana.
Oh wow.
Jules Mamichi says, amazing, Janet, thank you so much. Nyasha Nengoni sona nini. Audrey Mutanga says, I love this song, Nyasha Nengoni sona. Kasona gani kaita popular. So I'm sure, Mr. Manyowa, are we able to push one more song out of the team and then we shut it down?
Okay.
Thank you so much, Janet. Thank you so much, team. You're wonderful. Thank you so much. So we'll just do one more and then we call it a night.
Mchengeti Chomtendane. Mchengeti, let's go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Kana uchironga Christmas kana uchironga sano ono mutaura nani uno tembane ndiani wa unouza
Tembanani muchengeti uno tembane muchengeti.
If my Sunuma was here, should say Mchengeti, wemwea wangu aribo mudikani. Mchengeti, wemwea wangu aribo anona. Abatune hope, kana kutumaira. Ndosak, ndiche mutemba.
Pauna famba na Jesu.
Muguspera matore bero. Hey, rimba, famba, rimba, ona. Hey, pauna famba na Jesu. Muguspera matore bero. Oh, rimba, famba, rimba, ona.
Muchengeti uno tembane muchengeti.
Shongwe yegore masikati yemoto madekwana wana nona tizanzira Oti famane baba baba okuvenekera Fambana ye Jesus Otore pedo Yuvimba Famba Limba Ona Fambana ye Jesus Otore pedo Yuvimba Famba Limba Ona Trust him and walk with him. Trust him and walk with him. Trust him and walk with him. Trust him, walk with him. Trust him, walk with him. Trust him, walk with him. Trust him. Come on, Tabiso, give us something. Jesus, say one more time, say Jesus, Bawuno famba Jesus, mukuskwera mutore bejo, limba, limba, ona, Bawuno famba Jesus, mukuskwera mutore bejo. Limba, Limba, Ona, Akabataro Korwako.
Wow, I'm glad I then asked for one more song because hey, it wouldn't have been a complete one without performing that one. All right, so Messi Wordsworth says awesome. Jojo Chin says Fambana Jesu Revival Chapel International UK head just says awesome. Nyasha Nengoni indeed. Was so many messages that have come through. We can't go through all of them. Maybe we'll try and do justice even after you're gone, just to acknowledge people who have been with us. But otherwise, thank you so much. Thank you. We are grateful.
We are grateful. Inyasha.
It's been fantastic. So the team, we first met LJ on Friday as he came through to make sure everything was okay. Munya, Janet, the entire team. We've met the entire team now. You forgive me, Ndabatas Daruti John.
John, Mark, Tabiso, Steph, and Vanessa.
Wonderful team you are. The messages on Facebook and also on WhatsApp are amazing. You guys are an amazing team.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. It's been amazing. We had Janet Manyowa. Thank you very much for everybody who came through on Facebook, on WhatsApp, and you were part of the journey. Thank you so much. It's Gospel City every Sunday evening right here on Capitalk 100.4 FM. Thank you once again for being part of the live performance where we had Janet Manyowa.